the official WWF action figures with bone-crunching action.
The Importance of Jakks Classic Superstars, Series 1. Hello and welcome to our latest video, and today we are looking at the importance of Jakks Classic Superstars, Series 1. Jakks Pacific did wonders with the WWF WWE line while they had it from 1996 all the way to 2010. One of the best things they did, though, was embracing the past of the WWE with their Classic Superstars line. You could argue that this was the line that truly kick-started the WWE's focus on the past that's happening right now. Today, we're taking a look at the start of the series, the wrestlers involved, and some of the more interesting things about the line, and how it has affected wrestling figures and wrestling merchandise in general to this day. We want to thank you for watching our video today, and ask you to please give us a thumbs up if you enjoy the video, and also to subscribe if you want more fun wrestling related content. Looking to the past. The man that we have to thank for the Classic Superstar series is called Jeremy Padua, who at the time worked for Jakks and their WWE line of action figures. He was the one who realised just how much power the classic wrestlers of the past had, and he was the one who truly spearheaded the Classic Superstars series. It's very interesting to think about that had he not taken this chance, that the current wave of nostalgia that runs rampant over wrestling figures, t-shirts and more today may not be here at all, or at the very least not be as prevalent as it is. Clearly, from the early days of the line, the Jakks WWE Classic Superstars series was aimed at older fans, collectors if you will, and they knew they had to come out with a bang. Towards the end of 2003, the line was announced, and in early 2004, Jakks WWE Classic Superstars Series 1 would start hitting retail stores. And to say it was a massive success is a huge understatement. We would love to know your thoughts on the lead up to the release of the Classic Superstars series. Did you hear about this online, or did you just stumble upon it in the store when they were released? We'd love to read about it in the comments section down below. All about the Warrior. Getting the right selection of guys for the first series was crucial, and Jeremy Padua over the years has stated that it was the Ultimate Warrior who was the most important figure in the series.
Certainly one of the first superstars that we thought of was the Ultimate Warrior.
There hadn't been an Ultimate Warrior WWF figure for the better part of a decade. It was decided that they would make an Ultimate Warrior figure based on his iconic moment at WrestleMania 6 when he won the title from Hulk Hogan.
We knew that if we get Ultimate Warrior involved in this series, it would be absolutely successful.
The figure looks fantastic, and it even holds up well to this day. Jakks were able to add a great amount of detail to the figure, from the vibrant paint to the tassels on his arms and legs. It was clear as day that the Ultimate Warrior was the crown jewel of the first series of Classic Superstars. Going for this iconic moment was the right call in most people's minds, and as far as the actual figure goes, Jakks truly did nail it. The only criticism people will often throw the way of this figure is that Jakks at this point had not started making Classic Championship belts. So the title that comes with the Ultimate Warrior is an Attitude Era style championship belt. Granted, this does not actually take away from the figure itself, but by the time Classic Superstars Series 4 came around, Jakks did start making Classic Championship belts. Let us know your thoughts on this first Classic Superstars Ultimate Warrior in the comments section down below. Do you feel that it still holds up? Also, how do you feel it compares to the one that Mattel would release? The other 5 guys. While the Ultimate Warrior was clearly the attention-grabbing figure of the first series, Jakks WWE Classic Superstar Series 1 also had 5 other wrestlers. There was Shawn Michaels, who wore his WrestleMania 12 attire for many years. This was a figure that was highly sought after by collectors. There was also a Triple H, who was in his Hunter Hearts Helmsley gear, which featured soft goods. These 2 figures are notable for the fact they are the only 2 figures in the line that have photos of the actual wrestlers on the side of the packaging, rather than an image of the figure itself. Another heavy hitter in the line would be Bret Hitman Hart. It had been years since we had a WWF/E Bret Hart figure. While this is not perfect, it was a great place for Jakks to start, and at the time, most people were happy with how this Bret Hart figure looked, even though Jakks would release much better Bret Harts over the next few years. The other two figures in this series are the weak points. We get a very strange Undertaker figure that's a mishmash as his gloves and boots are the wrong colour, and also he's made using Titantron live parts as well. The other figure in the line is clearly where Jakks saved money, so they could make that ultra detailed Ultimate Warrior figure. Andre the Giant is nothing more than an R3 Big Show body, but with an Andre head slapped on top. It's by far the weakest figure in this first series, but you could argue it had to be done this way in order to keep the detail on the Ultimate Warrior figure so high. Out of the other 5 figures in the first series, let us know your favourites, and also if you feel that any of these are bad figures and have not held up over time. A classic legacy. The Jakks WWE Classic Superstars line was a massive success. From 2004 all the way until 2009, there would be 28 series released, which featured legends that many of us thought we would never see in figure form. As well as the main line, Jakks also had 2 packs featuring classic tag teams and matches. There were 3 packs, classic deluxe superstars, and even some packs that came with kid-size replica belts too. The classic superstars line is a major highlight of what Jakks did while they had the WWE line. Granted, the last couple of years, as Jakks was winding down their time with the WWE licenses, left a lot to be desired. But for the most part, this was a truly groundbreaking series. So groundbreaking that the WWE to this day fully embraces its history more now than they ever have before. Mattel, who currently has the WWE license, makes a ton of classic figures, and they're often some of the best selling. If you look at the official WWE shop, there are often more items for classic wrestlers, such as Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, Shawn Michaels, and so on, than there are current guys. During the 2000s, the Jakks Classic Superstars were a huge part of making the WWE wake up and realize that they were sitting on a gold mine when it came to their classic characters. Thank you so much for taking this look back at Jakks WWE Classic Superstars Series 1 with us today. We'd love to read your thoughts and memories on the line, as well as what some of your favourite figures were too. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to give us a like and subscribe for more fun wrestling content.